by slipping up. This is the most crucial match in this tournament for India.
Yeah, side known to defend well now, Kenya. Although they have just kept one clean sheet in their last 6 games. But before that, they actually kept a clean sheet in each of their last 5. So it's something that they've been working on. But a much changed squad, Ishfaq, from what we were expecting to come to Mumbai. With 6 of those players from Gormai are called back to be a part of their main team for the Kenyan Super Cup, which is set to roll out from yesterday, followed by the Shield.
It shows the intention of the Kenyan Football Association also trying to give some youngsters game time, and international game time is very important for youngsters.
Like an elbow from Udanta, which is why not very happy is Miheso. She likes it, which is always good.
What pleases me about that was Udanta could have gone down at the first opportunity, but he opted to stay on his feet and try and go for the ball again. That's something the Kenyans probably wouldn't do. A bit more streetwise in the last game, looking to go down or take the contact and try and get fouls around the edge of the box. But Udanta's been rewarded with a free kick.
But Thapa will take it, curls it in with the keeper with a cap, saves it directly into his safe hands. No problem.
Eric, it was not that bad ball. I think somebody had to make a run in front of goalkeeper, which we always say one of the striker has to go in front, not behind.
We must have said it 3 or 4 times in the last game. Just get someone across that front post. It looks so wet out there that any little touch or just even put the goalkeeper off.
The Kenyans who were looking to dominate in the first 10 or 15 minutes, then India found a bit of their own in the next 5. Go towards 22 minutes played here in Mumbai. Both sides without really an opening in this game. Sandesh Chingan, as the ball stops just in front of him once again. It's a pattern that will emerge as the game goes on, unless the rain relents.
Yeah, in these conditions, it's so difficult to pick a pass. I mean, one time you can bang it into somebody's feet and it stays there and a player can take a touch.
Just what Eric Bartley was pointing to. Sunil Chetri! They all got a bit excited, but it's 0-0.
See, this is what I was talking about. You have to make defender chase backward, so that it will be difficult for them to clear. And Sunil Chetri, so clever, stayed back and waited for that second ball.
Even with that technique there, you can see Sunil Chetri had to change it up a little bit, probably expecting it to sit up a little bit on the water, and it didn't. If that's on a dry surface, I think it's in the back of the net.
Treacherous conditions these, but Kenya go on. A chance here, an opening for them. Otieno looking for the cross. It's a handball that should have gone against Otieno, but India have given the ball back kindly to Omoto. And that's the man who scored the winner in the previous game. Anna still dealing with it, eventually cleared away. It's not going to go out of play that easily. And even the 6'6" goalkeeper had to dive full stretch to ensure that wasn't beating him on his near post.
What a visual. I mean, the guy's a giant. Look how he gets across to this ball. He's absolutely sideways, the 6'6" giant. Unbelievable.
Gurpreet making sure their ball should not come in, but even though it was going out, but you have to appreciate this guy's athleticism.
He's been a part of a fair few of these rain-affected games. India, of course, got the better of Myanmar in that AFC Challenge Cup back in 2008 in similar, if not worse, conditions. Wow, that's a heavy challenge, and thankfully Dilruwan Pereira has found his whistle, albeit not in time, because that could have been ever so dangerous for Subhashish. Did get the ball though first.
Well, the referee has to play a very important role here. He has to protect players. Players going down will be always dangerous in this kind of situation.
The referee called correctly. A minute to be played at the end of the 45. 30 seconds of it already over because of that challenge. And Kenya will have to be wary. After all the good work they've done in the first 45 minutes, the last thing they'd want is India breaking away on a counter or stealing away a goal, dare I say. See Subhashish with a bit of cotton in his left nostril, still struggling from that injury he had in that first game. His debut, of course, against Chinese Taipei. Sebastian Minia, the head coach of the Kenyan national team, doing the rounds in that technical area. Another foul, this time against the Indians. The referee absolutely pivotal to the outcome of some of these challenges, and Subhashish has been involved in a fair few. Most free kicks have gone his way, but like that one, just at the stroke of half-time, gone against him. And now Gurpreet Singh Sandhu comes into play. And who's interested in this one? Looks like Omoto eyeing this free kick for the Harambee Stars. No change of plans. Now the man who scored the equalizer with that curling free kick in the previous game, the number 16 Miheso. He'll curl it in once again. Sandesh Jingan wins the header. Gets a push as well from one of the Kenyans. He's on the turf, but it's on the turf where life has been difficult for both the sides so far at the Mumbai Football Arena. The Kenyans have certainly come with a better plan and have adjusted better to the conditions that have been far from ideal here in Mumbai and Andheri. Sunil Chetri, in his 100th international game for the Blue Tigers, will have to use all the experience of the previous 99 to shepherd the troops, particularly the youngsters, and guide them towards getting the most out of these conditions that are far from favourable for both the sides. But certainly Kenya looking like the better side, the more dominant side, the side more likely to score, despite Sunil Chetri possibly having the best chance of the game, where he lobbed it above the goalkeeper, but it wasn't to be for the Indians in terms of a change in the scoreline. But as it stands at half-time, it's India 0, Kenya 0 at the Mumbai Football Arena. Stay with us. We still wait for the second half to kick off, which finally does with that whistle from the Sri Lankan referee. And like Kenya had started off, JJ Lal Beklua kicks it off for the Blue Tigers in the second. Will certainly be hoping for a better performance than we saw in the first 45. In a completely separate conversation, the Kenyan manager was sent off. Here's an opportunity. The Indians in trouble. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu had covered the face of goal, and it was enough. Because when you have a goalkeeper diving who's that big, you needed to do much better than that. And Ochieng knew it. He possibly did better than he should have, which is why he missed the goal altogether.